Hello, my name is Jim Dykeson, and I want to welcome you to the Foundation Year program at Penn. What I want to do today is introduce you to the program website. I'm going to show you some of the site's features and help you with navigating the site. So what I'd like to do is take you on a tour of the site's features and help you find the information that you'll need and to help you get started with the course. So I'd like to direct you first. We have 4 tabs along the top row. The first is an overview of the program. The first link here is to a welcome. Alright, so again, this is a message from us welcoming you to the program, indicating that in the pages of the website you're going to find information about arriving, getting situated in Philadelphia, description of the program, an overview of the schedule, information about the staff, etc. So again, take a look at that, and this is how I'm going to show you through the rest of the program. There are also these features here about news of the program. I'm going to we've got a welcome here, and I'm going to add some additional information about your arrival and so on. We also have links here to faculty, the course calendar, etc. Here we have our discussion forum, and probably the most important is this first one where we would like you to introduce yourself. So one of the first things we'd like you to do is a virtual introduction where you go into the discussion area and write some comments about yourself and introduce yourself both to us here at the program, but also to each other. This will be a way for us to share information and also get feedback, and the discussion forums will be something we use throughout the program. If we scroll down, there's also an area where you can pose questions to me. Again, my name is Jim, and I'm the Foundation Year Program Coordinator. I'm the Academic Advisor here at Penn, and I'll be working with you throughout your time here at Penn. So we have an Ask the Expert section. Happy to be called an expert. This is another area for us to do more instant messaging type blogging and things like that. And there's also a community bookmark section. This is very important. There are a lot of bookmarks here to links about Philadelphia, about the University of Pennsylvania, general information about Philadelphia International Airport, directions and arrival information, a link to the College of Liberal and Professional Studies, a link to your housing, the math, chemistry and physics departments, vocabulary, and also faculty and staff directory information. So this page has quite a bit of information, and one of the reasons we wanted to do this tour was to lead you through all of it. Alright, so again, we have an overview of the program, discussion forums, a place to pose questions, both to me, and you'll also have an area where you can send emails to classmates, and here bookmarks to a number of important links. The next site along the main toolbar is a general information site. We've got a detailed program description with a lot of information about your schedule and what you'll be doing in the program. Some of this you've seen in the SABIC orientation introduction to our program. We have an area of questions that you might pose. We also have, again in the general information area, this activity scroll bar where we have a welcome message here again, and then also arrival information about your arrival to Philadelphia International Airport, about pickup and bringing you to housing, etc., and getting you started in your first days here at the program. We again have an opportunity to access discussion forums. There's another copy of our schedule and timetable here. So again, you can access some of these materials that you may have seen before in your SABIC orientation and overview of our program. So again, generally the site is navigated by these 4 bars along the toolbar. There's always a message here to the left. In the overview, there's our welcome about the program, again program description with more detailed information about the schedule, and then you'll find this useful area here of unit activities that will allow you to scroll through a number of different messages and or activities that we'd like you to do in each section. And again, you'll always be able to access the Ask the Expert and the Community Bookmarks section. We also have this information accessible through the Open Resources section, which is here to the right. So in addition to our overview and general information, we've also created a vocabulary focus section of the site that will get you started on reviewing vocabulary that will be important for math and science study at the university level. So you will see that there's an introduction here that actually is quite detailed and gives you information about vocabulary learning strategies, introduces the vocabulary lists. We have both a high school science vocabulary list and a university science vocabulary list. And then quizzes that will allow you to test your knowledge and ability after reviewing the vocabulary materials. So in the activity section, you can find that there are the lists that we mentioned. So first, we'll open the high school science vocabulary set. You can take a look, see how many of these words from both general science, physics, chemistry, and mathematics you recognize. These are words that, again, an American high school student will be familiar with, so we want to compare your background with what some of the expectations would be in America. So we've got the high school science vocabulary set, and if we return to the main foundation year page, in vocabulary focus we have both the high school science vocabulary set and the university science vocabulary set. And again, you can access that list through this attachment PDF. Again, you can access the discussion forums, information about whoever is logged on. We do have a calendar that we'll be updating, and again, the question and link site. So essentially, along the toolbar, this area is what changes in each one, and you'll be able to access a variety of activities using this activity viewer. Now, we want to take you to a section of the site that we're most excited about. Our curriculum team has done a lot of work to create an online course called The Language of Science, which will begin your study and will be a foundation for the Language of Science course that you will take during your first semester here at Penn. So this is a course that you'll begin immediately. As soon as you're able to log on to the site, you'll be able to log on to this course, and you'll need to because we do have a schedule of activities and things that we would like you to complete in this course. We have an introduction to the course from Christos Theodoropoulos, our Associate Director of Curriculum Development, who helped to develop the course. So in the activity viewer, you'll see the introduction to the course from Christos. We also have a detailed syllabus for the course that you can download through the viewer. So again, you can take a look through the detailed syllabus of the course, which will tell you exactly what the course objectives are and also what the schedule for the course is and how to proceed through the course. So again, we've got this online course that you'll begin working on right away, and it will take you through the month of November and December, and something that you'll complete a few weeks before you get ready to come to Philadelphia in January. So we have the syllabus. There's a guide to using Blackboard, which is the platform that we use for the course. So here's the syllabus. We'll use Blackboard for the course, so there's a link here to the guide to using Blackboard. It's a different web-based platform that we're using for the course. And here's the link to the course. This will then direct you to Blackboard. And at this point, you would be able to log in. You will use the BB login, but for purposes of showing you what we've got here, I'm going to log in. And again, this will take you to this Blackboard course site. And This site is what you'll use for all of the work in the Language of Science course for the online portion of the course. We'll also use it when we go into the in-person version of the course once you arrive. So again, there's the syllabus and the activities in the 3 units, math, chemistry, and physics, and there also are a number of resources that we'll be able to guide you through, including the Dropbox for work, resources that you'll use during the course. Before we exit this site, let me go through a bit in Unit 1 here, just so you can see some of what you're doing. Each of the units begins with a lesson text for the unit. So the first thing you'll do, and all of the materials here are sequenced, so always start at the top and then you'll work your way down. So you begin with the lesson text, open that, and you'll see that in the first unit, English for Mathematics, you begin with the great question, what is mathematics? So you proceed through the unit text, read that carefully, and then you'll move into the materials for Unit 1. There's a reading, actually 2 readings, and then a lecture. I've got some video-based lectures there. And then you'll go into the tasks, and in each one of these sections there's a task, a discussion, an assignment, and then you'll move on to task 2. So again, these materials are sequenced, and what you'll do is begin with the lesson text and then move through the rest of them. So that's our Blackboard course site. Again, I'm going to return back to the Foundation Year website. Christos's introduction to the course will also give you some information about how to proceed with that. But this is our Blackboard site. And that is your online course, which is one of the most important things that you'll do before you arrive. It's very important that we want you to get started right away and begin your preparation for study here in the English Language Program's Foundation Year. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, let me take you back to the first page. This is your website for the English Language Program's Foundation Year. We've got 4 main areas: an overview of the program, general information, vocabulary focus, and the online course, which will allow you to get started with your work and get right into the academics that you will be studying later on in the program. Key features: to the left, text that welcomes you or gives you information about the program. Here we have information about news, some links, the discussion forums. Here we have access to some of the course tools, a calendar of course events, a place to ask questions, links to important sites that will give you information. In the next tabs, you want to pay attention to what's in the activity viewer. That's going to lead you through some of the things that you'll need and will be able to do on the course site. Again, the discussion forum will be a great way for us to share information and gather information about all of you. Vocabulary focus in the online course. So again, I hope this has been a helpful introduction to the course. Please, of course, let us know if you have any difficulties. You'll be able to access email and be able to contact us. I wanted to point out as well before I close that at the very bottom there is a section for Help Center, where if you have any problems with the site, if you're not able to access something, if you need technical support, something isn't working, you can access the Help Center as well, but please also send us an email to let us know if you're having any difficulties logging in or using any portion of the site. We are very much looking forward to meeting all of you and to having you begin your program with us at Penn. We hope that it will be a very productive and rewarding time, and that all of you will have a great time in our programs and feel fully prepared for your academic careers in America and for your future studies. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to meeting you in January.